This
is
the 8.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's edition of The 8.
Yeah.
Lydia's still here.
Still here.
Doing great.
I'm back.
Well, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Like, bye.
Well, that's nice.
Okay.
Glad she was here. You want to kick things off?
Yeah, let's get started. So for this week's Fantastic, first thing in the 8, as you all know, this is the first, well, not today, I guess, this week we celebrated the first day of spring, which for a lot of new brands means that they're thinking about new seasonal LTOs. Dairy Queen, I know, had their free cone day, but unfortunately here at the 8, we kind of missed out on the fun because we live in Chicago where seasons don't exist unless it's scorching or freezing. So here are a couple of our favorite memes that summarize our first day of spring experience.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Pretty sad stuff, right?
Yeah. It's like 70 degrees today, though.
I know, we finally bounced back, but it was a rough start there. So.
Weather.
Yay. We're really off to an exciting start. All right, so Fran Leverty. This week's Fran Leverty is School of Rock CEO Zana Homan. And she is currently, with the CEO of School of Rock, she really worked her way to get there. She started with, a passion for education when she was living in what's now known as Bosnia. And after escaping there as a refugee to the United States in 1995, really found that hustle that she had was really what was going to be able to further her career. So after talking herself into a graduate program and working with a variety of different brands, she's been able to kind of hop around from different education opportunities, such as Future Kids, and she was the CEO of Huntington and now with School of Rock. One of my favorite quotes from her article, which was written by none other than Megan, education is home for me. I was once working minimum wage jobs, wondering how I could get ahead here in the US. Education was always the answer to success. So it really kind of shows the power of if you believe that you can do this whole journey and go through the training and education that you need, there's no limit to what you can do.
No limit.
Yay. All right. On to Fresh Money. We were talking about Mosquito Joe this week. The brand is really taking off in Florida. There are a couple of franchisees down there who were going to be opening up a franchise, like one a year, as their territory was expanding and doing well. And so far, that was back in 2015 when they started with one location, and they already have 5 units within the works. So it's kind of showing that brand is really taking off in the area, and it should be exciting, especially now that mosquito season is just getting started. And on to the Frant. We are on part 4 of Nick's series on winning more clients. Even though he's not here today, he still gets to be included in the 8. So this one focuses on why storytelling is the future of selling. The franchising and business industries are just getting more crowded by the day. And instead of having, that old school classified that would kind of explain your opportunity, it's really important to be able to link people back to the story that you have the control over, and you have the opportunity in this space now to really tell your brand's full story, which is what's going to be the differentiator when you're trying to attract candidates.
I wonder where you got that inspiration from that column.
I don't know. We may or may not know about that here at 1851.
That's right. Well, here we are, Frenching forward as French dresser, as
yep.
Nick likes to call
French
it. It's a pretty good one.
Yep.
This week we're highlighting Famous Toastery as a brand that is predominantly located throughout the Southeast. They recently had their first expansion out west, thanks to David Glista, who is bringing the first Famous Toastery location to Fort Collins, Colorado. So it's fairly significant, and that this is sort of the first indication that the brand definitely has legs beyond its home base in the Southeast, so looking forward to what's to come for that brand. Anyway, Fran Funny.
The best.
You know what today is? It's Chip and Dip Day. It's the best day ever.
How was I not aware?
I'm not feeling very funny or creative right now, so I kind of wanted to just roll this video of George Costanza to kind of memorialize this really wonderful day and the dangers that come with double dipping.
What are you doing? What? Did you just double dip that chip?
Excuse me?
You double dipped the chip.
Double dipped? What are you talking about?
You dipped the chip. You took a bite. And you dipped again. So?
Haha, that George Costanza.
Classic George.
Classic George. Moving on for inspiration, we're pulling a quote from Zana, who we just mentioned. A really incredible lady, total badass. It was a pleasure being able to speak with her and hear her story. And I'm going to read this quote that she said to me when talking to her about what franchising gave to her as she came into this country, essentially as a refugee with only $1,200 in her pocket. I came to the U.S. as a refugee. I didn't know English, and I didn't have a network or support system to fall back on. Franchising opened the door for me to be a part of more and greater things. At a time when I felt like so many things were out of my control, franchising allowed me to determine my destiny. If that doesn't inspire you, I don't think you have a soul, right?
Oh, for sure.
I feel inspired. Mm-hmm. Cool. Frenemies versus Frans. I thought I would pull out a frenemy.
It's about time.
It's time.
Yeah.
I haven't hated on anything in a little while, and I'm feeling pretty grumpy. So I'm calling out Instagram only because none of us have 10 seconds to spare these days. And so when you log into like Chase Bank or Facebook or your email and it asks you to put in that annoying verification code that it texts to your cell phone.
Yep.
Like I get that's for greater security and all, but ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope.
So Instagram just announced that they're doing the same. They have the two-factor authentication rolling out with a new update on Instagram, and you have to go in and select that as an option within the settings. I'm sure that's great, but I don't like it.
Get it together, Insta.
That's it. This is the 8.
Hey.